Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Doug Borin and I'm a professional gambler and I write a lot of algorithms to help me predict mostly soccer games, basketball games and ice hockey, but I'm thinking of expanding everything to tennis gambling. But now I'm more focused on soccer or football betting and yeah, it's really been a profitable journey and yeah, I really love it. So right now I'm just gonna be showing you that for real. I'm on my account, okay, and yeah, so you can see I'm having my account right there, dark brewing. You can see I can go to my settings and can maybe edit about me, and you can see my Skrill account and my PayPal account and all of that. So I can upload a new avatar and yeah, do a lot of stuff on my account right there just to prove that I'm on my account. So I'm just gonna go to my main profile to show you what I've been betting on. Okay, so right now you can see I've been betting on I've bet on 31 tips, 31 matches, and I'm having a win rate of 41.94%, and I'm betting on an average of 3.71 in odds, and so you can see, and then I'm having a profit of about 121.3 units based on HackerOne specification. And you can see the most important thing right here we need to be taking care of is where we have this the 6.94% yield, right? In order to know if it's someone is a good better, so you can kind of think of that as the ROI. You know, people often make profit by just having a ROI of about 1 point something, 2 point something, but that's a yield. The yield is like the ROI. I'm having 56.94, and that's a huge yield, very massive, right? That's the reason why you are gonna, in a little bit, I'm gonna explain everything to you, and you are going to understand why I'm really making good money from gambling, and yeah, it's all just gonna make sense in a little bit. Okay, so right now you can see the win rate is just 41.94%, and a lot of people will be saying no, that win rate isn't good enough, and there's no way you can be making money by just winning 41.94% of matches. But what you don't understand is gambling is a game of numbers. So if you can look at the average odds, they are telling you on average, I'm betting on odds of about 3.71, right? So you can kind of understand that I'm within the auto range of 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, 7 going up. So that's after adding everything together, it's giving an average of 3.71, and that's really beneficial with this odd and at that win rate, and then having about that yield. So it's really massive achievement for those of you who don't understand, right? So you need to understand winning 50% of the time, right? And then you are betting on odds of 1.90, right? You are going to end up losing about 10% of your money in the long run. I don't know, you can kind of just understand the grasp the maths in a little way. I don't know, so I cannot really I don't know if I should specify, I can explain it, but you kind of get the idea. And then to be betting on out of 1.90, right, you need to win it on average of 51% just to break even. And then if you are betting on out of 2.0 to break even, right, that means you are not losing, you are not winning, right? You need to be betting on out of about on average, I'm sorry, in order to I don't know if I'm explaining this well. So I'm trying to say, if you want to be winning on out of 1.9, so you should be winning 51% of the time, right? On average you should be winning 51% of the time, meaning we are going to be winning more than you are losing in order to just break even. But if you are betting on out of 2.0, right, you should be winning 50% of the time in order to just break even, right? And then if you're going to be making profit betting on out of 1.90, you should be winning about 52% of the time in order to make this money, right? Because you're going to be winning a little bit of money behind that. But you can see I'm having an average out of 3.71, and then if you can see, that's a massive difference, because you can take it and take by the 41% win rate based on the matches that have been played. So that's why you can pretty much see the yield up there is really high. You cannot really understand the math when I try to speak it out, but I'm gonna be uploading a video tomorrow, right, which is really gonna be helping you explaining all of this, and the reason why it's impossible for you to make money, right? The reason why you can't even make money gambling, because the house have an edge, what they call an edge over you, or an advantage over you, which in the long run they are going to make money from you, right? In the long run, not in the short run. In the short run, you might think you are making money from them, but in the long run, within 1 year, 2 years, depending on how many matches you are betting, they're gonna even out and start winning you. You will never make money against them unless you understand little concept which they are really beneficial in this sport gambling world, and a lot of gamblers won't explain all of this to you. So it's really beneficial that you understand that. So right now, the next thing right here is it will be very important for you to understand. So you can see I bet on 31 matches, so I can scroll down. You can see on all the matches that I've been betting, and right here I'm having my I have a Telegram channel. You can see that's my name on Telegram, darkboy90, which you can text me there in case you want to invest your money with me. Okay, I'm also having a YouTube channel, which is right there. As you can, if you're watching this video, it should be on YouTube. Darkboy, I'm sorry. Okay, so that is the most important part, guys. If you have been betting on all of these matches, all these T2 matches, and you have been placing $100 on all these games, right, you will be making a net profit of 1,750 plus in US dollars just from betting from this encounter. So everything is right here. You can do the calculation. You can see the odds are available and everything. There's no cheating on this website because it's the company, right, which you only go and register your account on there, and then you can bet with them. At the end of the month, they are gonna pay you for betting with them. Okay, so yeah, last month I had £20 from them, but to be honest with you, I bet more than this amount of matches. I bet about 60 to 70 matches in total, right? And when I calculate all of my profit throughout last month till date, right, I'm having a total net profit of about 4,870. I can't really remember. It should be 870 something US dollars, which is a huge amount for those of you who don't understand in the gambling world, right? You're gonna be making a lot of money if you can understand simple concept in gambling. So you can calculate all of this. You are going to be having about at least 1,750 US dollar plus just by if you can calculate this. And on average, you have been betting on all these, or I'm placing $100 on all of them. You are going to be making the really good money. And more importantly, so you can see when you bet on this platform, they are the one providing you odds on how you're gonna be betting. But if you use a website like Oddportal, right, Oddpedia, in order to get the best odds around, right, you are going to find much better odds actually compared to what you are seeing on the screen right now, which I'm having, right? And if you have been betting, if you have been doing odd shopping and then betting with the same matches, right, you would have been making a great profit, good profit, right? You could have been making at least, if it should be small, 1,800 plus in US dollars just from betting from the odds. If you have been did a little bit of odd shopping, right, that's what I'm saying. You need to shop for odds and only bet on the best odds that you see in the market. So it's really important you understand the concept. So make sure you leave a like, guys, and subscribe to the channel, and stay up to date. Tomorrow we are going to be having a very important video which is going to be talking about the reason you still now you are really finding it, or you haven't been able to make money from gambling. So I'm going to be explaining the reason why you haven't been making money with it, including the maths behind everything, so you can understand. And the next time you bet, you should be very precise and making better decisions in order to make money in the long run.